Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, I am at the Austin Public Library, Carver Branch, here in Austin, and this is something I want to do where I want to visit all the library branches in Austin just to see what they're like because I've only really been to the downtown one, and that's it. And I know it's really hard for most people to get to the downtown one. I don't actually live downtown, I just happen to be there sometimes. So I do enjoy that one and it is quite amazing. I love it over there. But I really wanted to look at some of the other branches. So today I'm at the Carver branch. I have two books to return actually. I have The Mountain and the Sea. Really enjoyed this one. And yeah, just time to return it. The other one I have to return is The Tortoise's Tale. This one I'm just not gonna read. And that's the thing about the library is like you just end up taking stuff out that you're probably not gonna have time to read. And that's what happened with that one. I was into it when I was reading the synopsis in the actual library when I took it out last week, but I'm just not gonna read it. I'm in a different mood. You know how mood reading goes. I'm gonna return that and I'm gonna see if I can make film in there. It's so hard for me to record in public, so we'll see how I do it. And there's probably gonna be people around. It depends. I've not been to this one, so I don't know what the situation is. But yes, alright. Let's go to the library. And I did end up getting the Wild Dog Shore. I just saw it in the new section. Amazing. But wow, that is probably one of my favorite libraries that I've been to. It has like kind of a museum display, and I think just a little bit up the street, like literally walking distance, you could go there. And there's a bus stop here too, but there's an actual museum, which is really cool. I did not go there just because I have stuff to do. But wow, that was so cool. When I'm not as close to the downtown one, this might be my go-to one because it is awesome. First of all, I did notice that this one had a lot of nonfiction. I mean, it had a decent amount of normal fiction, but nonfiction was just crazy, like tons of it. There's like a kid section, tons of computers, tons of like, it's really quiet, clean. It was really cool. Awesome, awesome branch. So I will definitely be visiting the Carver Branch again because it was so cool. And I got myself a cool brand new book. Yeah. Which I really shouldn't have done, actually, because I have 2 other library books that I really need to read. But alas, such is life, such is, there's so many books, not enough time. But we can try. We can always attempt to read them. Alrighty. Okay, well, I'm back here at home, obviously. And we're back here for a library haul because I actually cannot keep track of all the things that's going on. It's a bit hectic at the minute. So I wanted to show a couple of other library books that I've got recently that I'm reading. So what I'm currently reading is Death in Her Hands by Otessa. This is an interesting one. I'm about halfway through. This is in an insanely... I don't know what to do with this, actually, at the moment, because it's just her imagining a life for this person who's possibly dead. We don't even know. This note is it's wild, and I don't know how I feel just yet. I'm excited to keep reading and see where it goes. I'm kind of obsessed at the minute of reading books from older women or about older women, the characters being much older than 20. I think this woman, she mentions her age as in her 70s, something like that. So, and I really enjoy that. And the way this woman lives, she's very isolated. She's a widow and she's kind of living her life with her dog. It's fascinating, but I'm still not sure where it's going. Like, is this just the musings of an older woman? I'm not sure, but I'm intrigued. I do think, though, that it says here, and maybe this part comes a little bit later, but a triumphant blend of horror, suspense, and pitch black comedy. I do see the comedy part, but the suspense, not really. Horror, I don't know. Maybe there's the whiff of a dead body, so maybe that is horror. I don't know. So I'm really intrigued by this. There is a bit in praise. There's praise right in the front, like on the front first page here. Maybe I'm missing something for this. So I'm gonna read this again and then adjust my thoughts moving forward on what I think about this book, or like my mindset as I read it. I do think it is well written, so I'm enjoying reading it. Like, the experience of reading it is fun, but the point of the story? Does there have to be a point? Maybe not, maybe not. So another book that I took out last week is Vita Nostra. I've seen people speak about this one. I think it's a fantasy, but I could be wrong. Using terror and coercion to keep the students in line, the school does not punish them directly for their transgressions and failures. Instead, their families pay a terrible price. Okay, all right. A complex blend of adventure, magic, science, and philosophy that probes the mysteries of existence, filtered through a distinct Russian sensibility. This astonishing work of speculative fiction, brilliantly translated by Julia Matov-Hersey, is reminiscent of modern classics, such as Lev Grossman's The Magicians, Max Barry's A Lexicon, and The Bear and the Nightingale. That is an interesting blend of books, so I will give this a shot. I'm going to try. I know I've said that I want to stick to short books, and this is definitely not that. This definitely fits into it, but yeah. So I'll attempt that. Okay, the next one, I made a short about this because I wanted to get this out on audiobook, but the wait was like years long. Well, that's a bit hyperbolic, but I did just see it in the news section at the library that we just went to today at the Carver Branch. So shout out. This is the thing that happens to me at bookstores. Well, this is a library, but for the sake of argument, it will work the exact same. What happens is I kind of look at a shelf and I'm like, I'm not interested. I'll go around, come back, and then I'll look at it again and I'll be like, I'm not interested, and then do another loop, and I'm like, maybe I should give that shelf another check. And then inside my brain is warring with one another, and it's like this. But you've already checked that bookshelf already. It's like, yeah, but what if there's another thing? Hello. And It's like, but you already checked it though. You should go back and check just to make sure, You never know, you have some time. And guess what? That's when you end up with stuff like this. Okay. I actually don't know what the availability is. Ooh, it's quite new. Ooh. I'm obsessed with this cover though. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Always go back. Moral of the story, always go back to the shelf that you've checked 5 times and check it again. Anywho, well, I hope you enjoyed coming with me to the Carver Branch here in Austin. I look forward to visiting the other branches because I have shown you already to the Central Library, which is a tourist destination. So, you know, there's always people taking pictures. This is, I would say, also could be a tourist destination with the museum and all the exhibits that they have and the paintings. It's gorgeous. I love it. I love that it seems really community focused, which is what the library is for, of course. But yes, thank you so much for coming with me. And I'm not sure where we'll go next, but stay tuned and have a great one.